Yo, you're watching this Screaming Fish here, guys, and today I am reviewing The Force Awakens. Yeah. So this was requested by Joseph Joe. Thank you for requesting this to me, guys. I've been itching for someone to request me to do a movie review. I've only done two. One was pretty good. One was pretty. Ugh. I didn't do so well in one of them. So yeah, I've actually written a script here for me to read, so I don't actually lose my place this time. And also, this is obviously going to contain spoilers for Star Wars: The Force Awakens. So if you have not seen the film, I recommend that you immediately go to your local cinema, whether it's in Teesside, York, or wherever the hell you live, and watch the movie. Then come back to YouTube and find this video if you want to actually hear what I think without actually spoiling, without me on purpose spoiling the movie for you. So without further ado, let's get on with this review. So set 30 years after the defeat of the Galactic Empire, the galaxy faces a new threat from the evil Kylo Ren and the First Order. When a defector named Finn crash lands on a desert planet, he meets Rey, a tough scavenger whose droid contains a top secret map. Together, the young duo joins forces with Han Solo and Harrison Ford to make sure the Resistance receives the intelligence concerning the whereabouts of Luke Skywalker, the last of the Jedi Knights. When it comes to the Star Wars saga, there are only three that I actually love to pieces: A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. The prequels, on the other hand, are, well, to me, just there for eye candy and not much else. So really, there are only three I actually like. Well, now it's four I actually like. So, what do I actually think of the film? I love this movie. I think it's fantastic. And as far as I know, this is the only one out of the late Star Wars films that actually manages to recapture the spirit, action, and thrills of the original trilogy. So let's take a look at the characters. So first up, we've got Finn, played by John Boyega, who's basically a stormtrooper who doesn't want to be a stormtrooper anymore. Wow. And who pretty much ends up defecting from the First Order, the new Empire, to join the Resistance. Finn was actually my favourite character in this film, mainly because of how energetic and fun he is. John Boyega, who plays Finn, actually shows that he wants to be in this film throughout his performance, and not once was there a bad scene with him in the movie. Then we've got Daisy Ridley as a scavenger Rey, who was left on the planet Jakku by her family for unknown reasons, which will probably be answered in Episode 8. Yes, they're making Star Wars Episode 8. Daisy Ridley as Rey absolutely steals the show. Her performance as a character is so fleshed out and likable that you can't deny Ridley was the right choice to play the part. Also, unsurprisingly, she has a connection with the Force, as shown when she Jedi mind tricks the stormtrooper into letting her free when she was captured, and when she uses the Force to grab the lightsaber out of the snow before our main villain, Kylo Ren, could grab it. Speaking of Kylo Ren, oh my god, I love this guy. Not just because he's a great villain, but because he actually scared me at times. Not kidding, this guy actually scared me at times. Not to mention his crossblade lightsaber, in my opinion, is the most unique lightsaber we've seen in the franchise. Not to mention the big twist revealing who Kylo Ren's parents are, which I won't spoil for you in this video. I'll let you find out for yourselves on that one. We've also got the return of Han Solo and Chewbacca in this film, as well as Princess Leia, now called General Organa, C-3PO, R2-D2, and surprisingly, the banter between Han Solo and Chewbacca after 30 years is still alive even now. Now, it's just amazing to see the two of them interact, especially when Han Solo and Chewie are switching weapons, which actually is pretty funny at times. Yes, Luke Skywalker is in this film, but again, I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, so you guys can find out why it is that he has only appeared in the trailers and not in the posters. The different aliens and ships you see in the film amazingly look so real. They didn't even use CGI. Oh no, they used practical effects. That means nearly every creature you see in this film is real, in a way. But of course CGI is used in the film, but thankfully it's only used when absolutely necessary. For example, the high-speed chase between the Millennium Falcon and the TIE Fighter, which is actually the best sequence in the film. Not because it's action-packed or how cool it looked, because it's brilliant to see the Falcon on screen again for the first time in so long. There's also the lightsaber fight between Rey, Finn, and Kylo Ren, which was stunning, thrilling, and cool at the same time. Interestingly enough, Finn is actually the first non-Force user to actually wield a lightsaber. My god, I'm such a nerd. We've also got BB-8, who is basically what Jar Jar was supposed to be, but not anything that would make you want to hate him or anything. I mean, I don't hate Jar Jar. I wouldn't want to shoot him or, like, anything, or...
Well, that smells stinkerway.
Jar Jar! Jar! Where are you? Sorry, I'm just gonna get back to this review. But anyway, unlike Jar Jar, that annoying little... Stay calm, stay calm. Those dark days of watching The Phantom Menace are over. BB-8 is actually hilarious and is my 4th favourite character in this film. Also, when you first see him, you may think it's CGI, but it's actually an animatronic. And yes, BB-8 is an actual robot, and so is R2-D2. However, there were just 1 or 2 things I didn't like about the film. For starters, the character Naz Kanata. I actually like her character. She's very interesting, but the problem is she's CGI. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but sometimes the effect looks flawless and looks real, but other times it just looks downright cartoony, and unfortunately this is one of the more obvious CGI effects in the film. Then there's the Starkiller base, which actually looks pretty cool, and I like how it's literally built into an actual planet, but as much as I hate to admit, the Starkiller base is pretty much a 3rd Death Star, but 10 times bigger, and it can shoot 5 planet-destroying lasers. But come on, guys, those are only minor nitpicks. At the end of the day, Star Wars: The Force Awakens is a great movie and is a hell of an escape from the damage to the fan base that was caused by the prequel trilogy. And yes, I do think this movie is equally as good as the original 3 movies and is the best movie I've seen all year. So, thank you for watching this, guys. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I will indeed see you on the next video if I do one. So, thank you for watching it.
Excuse me.
Where are you?
Not really, no.
Jar Jar!
We shall be robbed and crunched.
What?
God, what am I saying?
Where are you?
Looky.
I will find you! I will find you, Jar Jar! And I will make you suffer for over 1,000 years, throw you in a salad pit where you'll be digested for over 1,000 years!